Today, I want to go over how to write strong email templates that are going to increase your response rate and book you way more meetings over the long term. So I'm going to cover an example I actually found online that's very common of what I see in the industry and take you through the pieces that I would improve upon and then show you the finished product over here on the right. So it reads, Amy, I hope this message finds you healthy and safe. Right out of the gate, I think this is a blank line that adds no value. And there's a small fraction of people who might think, oh, this person's just trying to warm me up and click away. So you can agree or disagree. I prefer to take out lines like this that don't add value. My name is Connor, and I support X company regarding robotic process automation. So right here, it's a little too broad. This person works in a specific department, most likely. This just sounds very broad and not specific to this person. If you don't know what RPA is, I'm not an expert in it either. It's not important for this exercise. It applies whether you're in medical sales, tech sales, you name it, these principles all apply. This includes our latest solution. In my opinion, that sounds a little markety, the name of the solution. To give some context as to why I'm reaching out, my job here at X Company includes being an educational resource for the institutions I support. That is sort of a weak frame to me. The average person doesn't need an educational resource, nor are they looking for one. So I don't think that's the right way to frame yourself. In April, I will be hosting educational and interactive webinars. Again, that sounds nice, but not necessary, showcasing some of the ways that we have been able to assist companies. It's a little weak to me. This person's also generally doesn't care about the high level productivity of the company, like net income, cash flow. They usually have priorities more specific to them that they care about. Most of us aren't CEOs and executives, so assist companies is a little too broad in my opinion. In reducing complexities in their repetitive manual tasks, we will cover everything from rules-based virtual machines to machine learning, as well as enabling real-time automation for traditional and new offerings. These are educational, again, not very important sounding, and meant to give you a bit of extra knowledge in your back pocket. If you are interested on Assumptive, let me know when you may have a 30-minute gap, again, on Assumptive in your schedule to chat. This does not sound necessary and makes it really easy for the person to say no or ignore your email. You don't need to add in these caveats like if you're interested or when you may have a 30-minute gap. So individually, these are not going to kill your email. And I might be a little harsh. This isn't a terrible email. It does get to the point. It tells them who they are, why they're calling, and what you want, which is the structure I like. But these little details really add up and will drastically decrease your response rate. So I think this would not have a great response rate, but I'll show you how I improve upon these small details and turn it into a much stronger email that would work, in my opinion. So Amy, my name is Connor, and I'm part of the R Company team supporting X Company regarding robotic process automation, specifically for finance and accounting processes. So I looked it up. What are some of the most common use cases for RPA? And I guess finance and accounting is one of them. So let's pretend I'm calling a finance person here. Instead of being broad, I named specifically that we work with finance and accounting processes, so a little more valuable. Our team will be the main point of contact in this area. That is more valuable than an educational resource, in my opinion. So anything related to your receivables, payables, financial close, or other related processes. So again, I just looked up what are the most common use cases in finance and accounting, and it looks like receivables, payables, financial close. You can also check their LinkedIn. What are the priorities that they name as being important to them on their LinkedIn? Throw those in there. And then I also toss in other related processes so that if these don't land, there's a chance that something else might be relevant. But now that first paragraph is a lot more specific and valuable to this person. I'm a main point of contact in areas that are specific to them, not an educational resource for a broad concept like robotic process automation. Now the middle. In April, I am hosting a presentation around the ways that our company has been working with finance organizations in the Z industry, more specific than educational and interactive webinars, on reducing the most repetitive and manual tasks that slow down your close process and freeing up teams to focus on making forward-looking decisions with your data. So I added in an outcome that they would be looking to have or that they're desiring. So I've added in a little more valuable than just saying reducing complexities in repetitive manual tasks. I put in an outcome that they probably care about. I'm going to cover rules-based use cases for payables and receivables, naming something relevant to them again, as well as real-time automation for traditional and new applications. Let me know if you'd like to be a part of that discussion. Here's the key difference. Either way, I'm looking to set up some time next week for a 20-minute call to introduce my team and get aligned with your priorities moving forward. Much more strong and assumptive than these are educational and meant to give you a bit of extra knowledge. I'm basically saying, I'm important and relevant to you. Here's something cool that I'm doing that you might be interested in. But either way, I'm looking to set up some time next week, not meant to give you a bit of extra knowledge, or if you're interested, I'm looking to get aligned with your priorities going forward. Does next Wednesday or Thursday work for you? Please let me know when works best, and I look forward to getting introduced. Thanks in advance, Connor. So maybe pause and read through the two again. I think you'll see that the one on the right sounds a lot stronger, assertive, but not rude. I'm just saying, hey, I'm important, I'm valuable to you, I'm here to help, and I'm serious. So let's set up some time. And that, I think, will, let's call it, this would get on the left a 1% success rate, and this might get a 3 or 4%. You still might say no to both, but that difference is huge. That's a 3 or 400% increase over the course of 1,000 emails. This might book you 10 meetings. This might book you 30 or 40. So that's what I mean when I say we're not going for grand slams here. We're just trying to make small improvements that are going to help our results over time. So hope this one helps. I might start a series where people can submit email templates they're using. I'll anonymize everything, and I'll show you how I might tweak your own template. So let me know if you think that's a good idea, and I'll see you on the next one.